Hey everyone, it's Beth. I am here with a micro mini. It is Thursday the 10th. Life has been lifing way too much lately, and we finally have a little money that I can stuff in this binder. We did an event this past weekend and we made some money, so I was able to get a cut. So we're just gonna do $5 today, just because we don't really have much more. I think it's been 2 weeks, but we're just gonna start setting up, and then we're gonna have some chit chat. So how you doing? How you guys, how's the past couple of weeks treated you? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And then we are doing $5. Oh my goodness. But yeah, he went to go and get food, so, because his friend called and was like, and had Taco Bell, so then he decided he needed to go and get some too. So, and it's, 45 minutes from us, so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 more. Okay. I know this is probably going to go really fast today, but I'm trying to do this kind of fast as well, so it works, I guess. Alright, let me put the $5 in the back. My desk is a mess. I am losing my mind. It's been a rough few weeks. I don't know where what I've told you guys, what I haven't told you guys, cause, frankly, I don't remember. I may have told you some. Alright, so let's just go ahead and pop these down. Have all my pens. Like, I have a huge stash of pens over here, and it's a little crazy. Let me move my mouse from my computer, which of course turned my computer on because it's in sleep mode. Alright, we got everybody good? I think so. Alright, like I said, we're going to do $5 and half dollars, which is 10 half dollars. So this is going to go really fast, unfortunately. And then we'll get to, we'll talk about who these are from when we are filling out, okay? Okay. So, anyway, my fiance's been out of work for 2 weeks now. 2 weeks? Yes, over 2 weeks now. Which is why life's been a little crazy, because his paycheck that he got for last month, he only gets paid once a month, was once again only half of what it normally is, plus he's still out of work, and he can't go back to work until he sees a specialist, and he doesn't see a specialist until the 22nd, because that's the closest they could get him in. And it sucks. Horribly. And he wants to go back to work, and he wants to do these things, and he can't. That was a really fast $5. Just saying. Put these dice back in here. Put this back up there. Anyway, so it's been a little rough, but it's okay. We'll get there. It's just, financially, I can't stress anymore, or else it's gonna drive me crazy. So at this point, I kind of have it is what it is, and I will pay what I can, and what I can't pay, either I catch up next month, or I don't know. No, none of my creditors want to work with me on as far as a hardship, because one has to be 2 months behind until I can get a hardship. And other ones just don't do it. You have to sign up for the, and like they charge you a monthly fee. But it clearly says that pre-existing stuff doesn't count. So if I sign up for it now, everything that we're going through right now wouldn't count. And they're not understanding that, because I asked them when I called, and they were like, well, yeah, it'll work. The bank, knows what they're doing. Well, no, obviously they don't. So this challenge from Lake and Bacon got nothing. Sad. All right, but that's who this one was from. Saving the Bacon, Lake and Bacon at Saving the Bacon. It was a Year of the Snake Challenge. Whew, can't speak right now. Okay. So let's go ahead and just jump right in. I know we're in April now, so some of these, you know. Oh, well, actually, it looks like we're finishing this one. So, I was going to say, some of the March ones need to, you know, get out of the book. So, Rox's Happy Leprechaun freebie off of her Ko-fi. It has $1.50. Put that to the side. Oh, I guess I need my prop bills. Prop bills. I have no idea where anything is on my desk. My desk is an absolute train wreck. Like, absolute train wreck. I cannot find anything on here. Well, plus we're, you know, stressing about the wedding. We finally sent out invitations. I'm stressing. He needs a suit, you know, we're just, I don't know. So we've got 10s. I'm just putting them on this side today. I have my phone charging, so I have like I said, my desk is a little cluttered and messy and just, I can't even call it organized chaos at this point because it's not chaos. It's not organized at all. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. All right. So we got some 5s. Why is my money all wonky? I think Garfield's still in the window, so he may come through like a wrecking ball at some point. And, you know. Oh my gosh. I usually do it on this side, I know, but I've got too much stuff on this side. So that's why we're on this side. And anyway, so the fun saga that continued from his back problems, which I think I told you guys about. So he went to the doctor for his back and neck, and his back and neck is so messed up. It's worse than mine is at the moment, which is crazy because mine, you know, I thought mine was bad. So his is his neck. And so the doctor put him on a steroid, like a steroid taper. Told him to take, you know, pain or, you know, like Advil and use heat. Okay, no problem. We were doing that. Well, then one morning he woke up and he couldn't see. He had this floater in his eye that he couldn't get rid of. So there was just this big black spot. Come to find out, he went to the, you know, we went to the ER. They couldn't find anything. He went to the eye doctor. Eye doctor here sent him to a specialist in Wichita, which is 4 hours from here. So we you know, make plans to go see the specialist the following day. And so that's $1.50 going in. Sorry, I still gotta be doing my stuff while you know. Alright. And then 2 5s equal $1. So 5, 6, 7, and 8. So this should have saved us $8. So 2, 4, 6, 8. Yes. And today is 4/10. Alright. So anyway, sorry. I know I'm getting myself off track. So we go to the specialist and they're like, "Oh, you know, this is what it is. It rarely happens." Of course it rarely happens because this is me and my significant other we're talking about. Of course it's going to happen because my medicalese is, you know, what can happen will happen, even if it's just an itty bitty, you know, rare percentage. So, all right. So apparently what he developed, which is a kind of retinopathy, which is basically, you know, there's water on his eye or on his retina. So basically, the reason why you get it is from corticosteroid use, which was the prednisone taper that he was on. So the medication that they put him on to help with the pain caused the eye issue. So now he can see a little better. The spot's starting to go away, so I call that a victory. Alright, so this is our new one from Weekly Budgets. This was in a Stitch blind bag that I got from her. I absolutely love it. So we got $1 $1 today. I love Stitch. Look how cute that is. So we're going to take $1, put that in. Good to go. Oh, but yeah. So we've been dealing with that. We've been dealing with him, you know, not being able to work because can't go back to work with his neck all messed up. There's no pushing, no pulling, no lifting, no climbing, no nothing. And working for the school district in his capacity, he basically does all of that. And they put him on light duty, but they cannot accommodate light duty. That's not happening. So I don't know. So we just did the short-term disability paperwork, and hopefully we can get something and get some answers when he goes to the specialist. So we got 50 cents today. So we did this. So we had 50 cents the last time. Because this challenge, the way it works is you just basically, you know, color in 1s or 2s depending upon what you get. This isn't like the other ones. So we now have $1, so we can actually color in a $1. I got these. They're Papermate, but they're metallic flares. Look how pretty that blue is. But this is from Plan to Save Designs. This I did pay for. Speaking of which, I got Happy Mail from her. I went on Etsy and she had this, I don't know, she had this like mystery pack, I'll call it. And it was just, you know, it was like 20, you got 10. I don't remember. I think it was 10 challenges, and it wasn't very expensive, but they were like extras and stuff, but she laminated them and put stickers on them, and they're all super cute, and I will show you what I got when I finish this. So it looks like my cat's coming back. Okay, let's see, let's continue. We've got this one that is from KathyBudgets, little cat heads. This one I did pay for off of Etsy, but look at this cat, that's so cute. So today we got a $1.50, and I just wrote on my hand. So $1.50, put the $half over here. And take 2 50s for $1, and we've got $4. Yay. Okay. Like I said, I'm kind of trying to do this short, simple, sweet, but it may not be as short, simple, as sweet as I was hoping. And then last but not least is the I gotta figure out how to fix this. Oh, it's just over the edge. Okay. Anyway, sorry. I do that all the time. Alright, so this challenge is from Katie at Purple Glimmer Budgets. It is the March cupcakes. She did a whole year of monthlies in this. But we're moving a little slow since we haven't been having a lot of money to, you know, continue these. So we only have 50 cents today, and unfortunately each one of these cupcakes is $1. So we are just going to stick this on the top, and we should have $3 in here. 1, 2, 3. And unfortunately we'll finish this when we finish it, and then go into April's maybe. if we can. I don't know. We'll see when we get finished with marches. Oh, man. Anyway. Okay, so we are done with this. Oh, I guess I'm going to have to put that back. We are done with this. We can put this back. And then we can take $8 from the back of our A7 Alana binder from Katie at Purple Glimmer Budgets. I'm sorry, I forgot to say that. Like I said, my life has been a little crazy, and I've been trying to, you know, pick up hours and figure out things, and it's just life be lifing. And when you're trying to plan on a wedding on top of everything, it can get a little dicey. So like I said, so we need $8. So 1, 2, 3, and 5 for 8. And then this money goes back. Okay. Get that in there. Those are some of the extra $50 that I have, but they won't really fit in the flyleaf. That's why they're here. So we are going to take this. We are going to take the cash. 5, 6, 7, 8. We are going to put the cash in. And that is that. And then this can go in our completed. Wherever that is. I have a box that has completed, but as you can tell, I had to take the money out of this challenge, apparently. So, put this in here. And that is that. These can get picked up. Oh, man. But like I said, it's just, we're trying to take life as it comes and not, you know. I do still have to measure him for a suit. But, like, life has been a little crazy. Alright. So let's see. I have this stash of challenges that I wanted to use for the next one. This is not a challenge. That is a budget breakdown slip. So let's see. Since we've, you know, finished Rox's. So we already have a Stitch challenge. We already have a weekly budgets challenge. We already have a Nori challenge. Alright. So I guess what we're going to do is we're going to do the Chatty Kathy ramen noodle one. And we are going to do these at 51, 52, 53, 54, 50. We're going to do these at $1 each. Yeah. But that's super cute. This was a freebie. Like I said, I have to look because she's still on Etsy, but I haven't seen her on YouTube. I have to go look. So go ahead and stick these back in here. That is that. We are good. And then let me show you my Happy Mail from Plan to Save. And then I also do have the mailer from Marlene at Snow Gardener 307, the April one, the April member challenge, which is basically for May. And then this thank you is this challenge, and then when you can't find the sunshine, be the sunshine. It's a $25 challenge. On the back, it's all $2. Save 40. So thank you, Marlene. I've been hoarding these because I haven't been able to do my scratch-off binder. And hopefully, with me restructuring my debt, we'll be able to do some more things. Alright, so this is the package from Plan to Save Designs. And so we've got, like I said, we've got the little thank you. And so I bought the $10, or I bought the 10 challenge bundle, and I was blown away by what I got. So the first one is an A6. It's just a color and save. And then you can pick how much you want to save for each flower. But it is so cute. And these are laminated. Like, look how thick that is. So I'm excited that I get to reuse these. And then this is another A6 one. And this is cows. And it looks like there's mostly 2s and 4s. And these all came laminated. And the stickers, I am so excited. They are not double-sided, I don't think, no. But, so then there's this one. It says, Mondays and Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday. But it's a scratch off. It saves 55. And then we've got Cats Rule the World. It's a 55. And that's so cute. Look at all those cats. I don't know if you can see. I'm hoping you can. It might be a little dark, and I'm sorry. So then there is this one. It is tripping my eyes out a little, but it says find the $ and save $20. So, and then this one is another cow one. Coffee addiction, because that is totally me. This one's 45. And the nice thing is because all of these are laminated, when I scratch these off, I can put new scratch offs on them and reuse them. And then this one says more espresso, less depresso, whatever. And that is, oh, it doesn't say how much that one is. And then we've got, it's 5 o'clock somewhere, and absolutely, after some of the days that we've been having, absolutely. And this one does not have an amount. And then this one says, I'm not addicted to reading. I can quit as soon as I finish one more chapter. Which is very true. And this is a $60 one. And then this one says cute but feral. It is me. I am what that looks like. Or I look like that. With my sunflowers and my iced coffee. And that one doesn't have an amount. And then look at the otters. That is so cute. And this one's a $35 challenge, and I'm absolutely in love with those otters. Yeah. And then last but not least, my heart pops for you, and that is so cute. And that's a $50 one. But look at the baby raccoon. Oh gosh, I know I am broken, but that is okay. I like being broken. So that was my order from Plan to Save. So thank you so much. I think her name is M. I think that's what I saw. And I was just on her site, on her Etsy, looking at more stuff. But I can't get stuff until I have money to actually do challenges. So. And we pay for a wedding, among other things. Because, you know, we has no money. But that's okay. Anyway, that is it for tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed. Go ahead, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't, to, you know, continue to watch my shenanigans. And I shall hopefully be back next week. I think I have another $5 I can do next week, so. And we don't even have any change to really put into our change challenge, because with him not at work, he's not picking up the extra change. We've got this much, but that's not really enough to fill out Madeline's challenge. So, alright guys and gals, you have a wonderful rest of the evening. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you all soon. Bye.